Hi friends, it's Terry Stewart, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Welcome to my Stamping is Fun channel. Today I have another fun project for you. This one is a holiday banner featuring Snowman Builders punch, the mousse punch. We have some die cuts, the stitch shape framelits. We'll be using circles and squares from there. The joy dies, we'll be using this joy die from there, and some cardstock, white cardstock, shaded spruce, crumb cake, cherry cobbler, some metallic, brushed metallic cardstock, some scraps of soft suede, pumpkin pie, and basic black. So let's get started. With vanilla cardstock, I'm going to make a template for each of my banner pieces. Each piece will be 4 inches by 3. And this vanilla cardstock works very well for a template. With my ruler, I'm going to mark a 1/2 inch across the bottom. And then find the midpoint, which is 1 1/2. With my snips, I'm going to cut from the bottom corner to that midpoint, and from the other side too, from the bottom corner to the midpoint. And this is the template for each of my cardstock pieces. With my trimmer, I'm going to cut my crumb cake cardstock to 3 by 4 inches. I need 1 piece. I'll need 2 pieces of cherry cobbler at 3 by 4. And 2 pieces of shaded spruce at 3 by 4. Following the template, cut each banner piece. Score the top of each cardstock piece at 1 inch. Now it's time for some die cutting. Using my die cut and emboss machine, I will die cut 2 squares, 1 circle, and the word joy from this brushed metallic cardstock. Now our die cutting is completed. Using my Mary Mousse punch and a piece of scrap crumb cake, I'm going to punch 2 mousse. Using my Snowman Builder punch and these scraps of paper, I'm going to punch 2 complete snowmen, 2 snowman bodies, 2 hats, 2 noses, and 4 arms. And now we can start assembling our banner. I'm going to first build the snowman. I'm going to place his arms on, then his hat, and then his nose. Using a tape runner, I'll stick the arms to his back. I'm going to place a hat on each snowman, going in opposite directions. So the hat is tilted to the right on one and to the left on the other. Placing a dot of glue, I'll place the carrot noses, again facing in opposite directions. And then I'll adhere each of these snowmen to a shaded spruce banner. centering it in the middle. And then the second snowman gets adhered to the second piece of shaded spruce. And now we'll work on the moose banner pieces. To adhere the moose directly onto the stitched square die cut, making sure to place glue on the legs of the moose. And again, when adhering, we want the moose to be facing in opposite directions. And now we'll place dimensionals behind each square to pop it up. Remove the dimensional covers and center the square on the banner piece. And for the final banner piece, we'll be using the circle and the joy die cutout. I'm going to place a little bit of liquid glue behind this cutout, just some dots here and there. And to the front of this circle cutout. And then place some dimensionals behind that piece. Remove the dimensional covers. And then center it with the joy at an angle, not straight across, at an angle. And now it's time for embellishing, using cherry cobbler baker's twine, some red rhinestones, and some champagne rhinestones. With this cherry cobbler baker's twine, I'm going to make 2 bows, one for each of the moose. Fold the glue dot in half using the picket tool, and then place the glue dot on the moose neck and stick the bow down. Now I'll trim the ends. Now it's time to embellish the snowman using these red rhinestones and my picket tool. I'm going to place 3 red buttons on each snowman. Now it's time to embellish our centerpiece, our joy, using these champagne rhinestones. And I'll put 3 on this piece. With my bone folder, I will burnish all the score lines at the top of each banner piece. With 36 inches of baker's twine, I'm going to string my banner now. This is the midpoint of my baker's twine. I'm going to place that right in the middle of the crumb cake. Now I'm going to close these flaps using my tape runner, just along the top edge. I've placed tape runner on each of the top edges, and I'll just fold each banner piece in, making sure that the baker's twine is in the crease of the score line. My banner pieces are strung, and here's the finished banner. A very festive snowman and moose Christmas banner. Check out my stampinghair.blogspot.com for all ingredients and cutting guides for this project. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this tutorial, please subscribe to my channel so you can get even more fun stamping projects. Until the next time, remember, stamping is fun.